So like I said, my name is Asia. I'm 26, and guys, it's honestly crazy that I'm able to share this information with you guys, because I was like you at some point, right, where I was looking for something that was going to change my life. I kind of went the typical American dream route that we're told. Go to college, get a good job, work until you retire, right? That was literally going to be my journey, until I came across some information that changed my situation, guys. I'm so grateful for this opportunity, because I'm able to actually fire my boss in less than a month, guys. I'm so excited, but I want to be able to show you guys more about how I was able to accomplish that and how you guys can accomplish that as well. So let me go ahead and start to share my screen with you guys. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, so listen. In order for me to get to the point, right, where I'm able to fire my boss, I first had to realize, one, where was I when it came to money, right? Understanding the flow of money and where I stood within this. Like a lot of you on this call, I realized that I fell within the 60%, right? So 60% of us on this call right now, or within the world in general, right, we work for somebody else. We have a job. So in my case, right, I was working in corporate. I had a salary job. I had a career, right? I was able to work my way up over the course of 5 or 6 years, get a great job, get salary, get benefits, right? And on paper, that looks lit. It looks like, okay, this girl's 26, she got something going for herself. But I realized, guys, that this is not what I want to see myself doing for the rest of my life. I'm going into work, and I'm seeing people who's been at this company 40, 50, 60 years. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to sit here and work for most of my life for somebody else, right? Especially when I know how hard I work, right? I know what I have to bring to the table. I know my value. Why do I want to give most of my time to somebody else and make them wealthy? And I'm just kind of meeting it, breaking even basically. So then I thought, okay, well, maybe I should just start my own business and become a business, owner, right? Or entrepreneur, right? Working for myself, having my own business, that seems to be cool. But then I also realized that, okay, well, if I'm working for myself, right? Yeah, I have more money coming in, but I don't have time, right? So the one thing that these two groups have in common, right? People who work for someone else and people who work for themselves, is that they're exchanging their time for money. So whether you're exchanging that time to make somebody else rich, or that time is going into yourself to make you rich, the reality is, if you don't go to work, you don't get paid. So you could be making $1 million at your business, right? Whether you're cutting hair, photographer, doing nails, whatever, but you can't enjoy that money because you got to go to work. Because if you don't go to work, your check, you have no income coming in. So I realized that that's not what I wanted to do, right? So I was left with very, very little options at this point, right? I recognize that 95% of the world, right, which most of us on this call fall into, right, we're working day in and day out, but we only bring in and contribute 5% of the world's wealth, guys. Think about that, right? We're working 40 something hours every single week at my job, right? Sometimes I'm working between 40 and 80 hours every week, not 2 weeks. That's just in 1 week. But they're telling me that, oh, we're going to only pay you this amount annually. It doesn't matter how much you work. This is what you're going to make. This is how much you're worth. I had a problem with that, right? I know a lot of us on this call have a problem with that currently, right? When things like the coronavirus can come and shake something up, right? And now a lot of us are out of work, right? They told me if I exceeded expectations last year, I can get a raise. Well, I did that. And guess what? I got furloughed. My check got cut in half. But it's okay, because during this journey, I was able to realize how to get on the right side of money, right? How do I become a business owner and an investor, right? Which is 5% of people making up 95% of the world's wealth, right? I wanted to get on that side of money because I understood that investors and business owners have systems, that they have their money working for them. So that even when things like this happen, where we go into a pandemic, when we go into a recession, right? When our job just decides one day that, hey, we don't like you anymore, we're going to fire you. Right? When your business that you've started is no longer able to run because you can't be face to face with customers, right? You're able to still have money work for you, and you're not worried about what's going on. So that is what I want to show you guys today. When I first heard about Forex, right? Or short for the foreign exchange market. When I first heard about this market, guys, this is what took me from having that, left side mentality to having that mentality of people on the right side of money. So what is the foreign exchange market, guys? This market is the largest, most liquid financial market in the world. And a lot of us are already familiar with the stock market. And I hear this all the time. What's the difference? How do they compare? I want to do one or the over the other, right? So I'm going to kind of break this down. That way you guys can understand what the key differences between these markets are. So the stock market, right? This is a couple $1 billion market where you invest long-term into companies over a course of time. So you can invest into Nike, you can invest into Microsoft, right? Or you can invest into a group of companies, right? So how you profit is over that course of time that you're investing, those companies perform well and now you make more money. But what happens when those companies don't perform well? What happens when we have a global pandemic where companies are now out of business, where workers are now being laid off of their jobs? What happens to these businesses? They lose value. And as a result, the stock market drops. And if you've invested money, right, you may look and see that, oh my gosh, I don't lost a couple $1,000s today, right, because of this market. Now, with the foreign exchange market, guys, we're literally trading currencies, right? The value of each currency within every single country in this entire world is going to continue to fluctuate. And so we're able to actually profit in these markets when the market moves up and when it goes down, right? So this is a recession-proof market, guys. Think about this. When the market is going down, right? When things are crashing, when companies are losing money, you're able to profit off of this decline as long as you know where to enter the market. So this is a market that is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and is currently circulating close to $7 trillion every day. I don't think y'all understand. 7 trillion, that's 12 zeros, right? If you can participate in this market and even get 1% of that, right, you're considered wealthy, okay? So, right, I wanna show you guys how you can learn more about these markets and how you can actually become profitable. So I was able to actually partner up with a company called I Am Mastery Academy, where I went through their educational platform to learn everything I know now about trading. I'm actually going to show you guys what this academy is. I personally find it easier if you can see it for yourself, opposed to me trying to show you guys some slides. That way you can get a visual of what it is that you would essentially be learning and what materials you would have access to learn the skill, right? So this is our academy, guys. It's broken up into to different sections to help you learn this material. So you don't have to be smart. You don't have to have, have a college degree. You don't even have to finish high school, right? If you are dedicated, if you're coachable, you are willing to learn, right? And you are naturally self-motivated, you can learn this material and you can become profitable in these markets. So when I first got started, I knew nothing about trading, nothing at all. And I got a degree in finance and they didn't teach me anything about this market and how to become profitable, right? So the first thing I wanted to do was go and access our academy. So depending on which package you get, and I'll go over that more in detail later, but you'll have access to certain academies. So all of our academies are in multiple languages. We have them in Spanish, English, German, Portuguese, French. You speak it, we most likely have it, right? So it's catered to anybody internationally around the world can learn this particular skill set. So I'm gonna go to the Forex English Academy, right? And they break it down, guys, into different sections. That way it's easy for you to learn it at a pace that works best for you. So when you first join and when you first get started, you're going to want to go through the 100 series, which is our general education. And this is going to teach you the basics about Forex, right? What is Forex? Who participates in this market, right? Which, if you guys didn't know, is hedge funds, large banks, corporations, right? If you guys ever log into your bank account, let's say you wanted to check your balance at like midnight, and you get that message saying, server temporary unavailable, it's because the banks are trading your money. The banks are literally making more money off of your money than you are. They'll give you a couple cents throughout the year. At the end of the year, you may get 2 cents in your account. They're trading your money in these markets and they're getting paid hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars off of your money. And you probably didn't even know that, guys. So it breaks down all of the general information. And then it goes to what's required, right? So now that you understand the basics, the terminology, what everything is and how it started, what do you actually need to know to look at these markets, right? How do you look at a chart, right? What's an uptrend? What's a downtrend? It is going to break all of this down to you guys. And then in series 300, it's going to break down a little bit further, right? Certain strategies, certain things to look at. And it keeps going into our advanced education. So I want to give you guys a visual of what this looks like for you, right? These are videos that are literally 2 to 3 minutes long so that it's easy to digest, because trust me, I understand a lot of you guys didn't go to college for a reason. You don't want to feel like you're in school. I get it. So, they make this easy to digest, right? 2 to 5 minute videos. I think the longest one's maybe 10 minutes, but you can watch these that, according to your schedule. So I'm actually going to play a little bit of this video. That way you guys can get an idea of just the quality of what we have.
Welcome to the I Academy. In this video, we're going to discuss what is Forex. Forex, or FX, is short for foreign exchange. It is the place where you can exchange currencies from all around the world. Many countries are backed by their own banks, thus creating their own economy and currency. When traveling to these other countries, you can participate in the foreign exchange market manually by exchanging your local currency for theirs. As the decades passed and the discovery of the internet came along, Forex found its way online, where traders from all around the world began to trade currencies digitally to turn over profits from the comfort of their home.
All right, guys, so that's just an example, right? But there's multiple videos that will actually go through different elements of trading. That way you can understand everything you need to know, right? What's the history, what's traded, what's the market participants, everything you need to know, right? But guys, that's not even the best part, right? That's just getting started. That's just getting your feet wet in this new world of trading, right? Once you go through that academy, and to be honest with you guys, the videos are like 10 hours. You can knock that out in a day or two and kind of move on. But right, the bread and butter is our Go Live platform. And this is where we have over 100 6- and 7-figure full-time educators that are going live and doing live sessions to help you apply what you just learned, right? So a lot of you guys are probably like me, watching some videos is not going to help me understand anything new. It'll kind of, I can write some notes and get familiar, but I need to actually see somebody doing it. I need something a little bit more hands-on. So as you go through these videos, right, you can hop onto these Go Live sessions, and you're going to have these wonderful, wonderful educators that dedicate their time to really teach you, right, showing you how things are moving live in the markets, looking up their trade ideas. So that now you have your learning sessions and your earning sessions. So for instance, right, if you come into our Go Live platform and you just hit on the Forex, right, and they're going to break this down into different categories. You'll have your basics, you'll have your advanced, and then you'll have live analysis, right? So depending on your schedule, because I hear all the time, well, I'm too busy. Trust me, I'm busy too, guys. We all have a life outside of Forex or outside of whatever we're doing. But right, we all at least have 1 hour a day to dedicate to making ourselves enhance, right? To growing our knowledge, to learning something new, right? If you can't dedicate an hour a day to learning something new, you're gonna always and forever be exactly where you are. Remember that personal development, personal growth is so important. So what are you doing to enhance your knowledge currently, right? So what I'm doing is I'm getting on these Go Live sessions, right? I'm finding a time out of this schedule here that fits with what I currently have going on. They have sessions 1:30 in the morning Eastern time, 10 a.m., 12 a.m., right? They have sessions 2 p.m., 10 p.m., not whatever, there's all day, right? There's a session for you. But if you really truly are that busy, guys, there still is no excuse as to why you can't better yourself, because all of these sessions are recorded. So if you work all day or you have a day where you miss your favorite educator session, you can actually go and click and watch all of their not all of them at the same time, obviously, but you have access to their previously recorded sessions, right? So this was a session from a couple days ago. They even have their favorite sessions that they have. If you're looking to get started or start learning from a certain educator, right, go to their favorites. What do they want you to know first, right? They're going to have that in their favorites. So this is amazing, guys, because you're able to ask them questions. You can see this chat box here where people are asking her questions live as she's going over these markets. She'll look at what pair she trade is currently doing, and she'll give you setups. So guys, you can literally be a C student. I kid you not, right? You could be a C student and still profit and become successful within this platform. Because if you can copy and paste, you can profit, right? If she's doing all the hard work analyzing these markets and she tells you, hey, this looks like a good trade idea. Here are my coordinates, right? This is where I'm entering. This is where I'm taking and securing profit. And you copy those numbers into your phone, guys. Guess what? You are entering the trade with her, and now you have an opportunity of making some money. And you don't even know what you're doing, right? But if you can plug in, you can copy and paste, then you can literally earn while you learn. And the last piece I want to show you guys, right, that is also included in this platform is our products, right? So we have about 9 different products that are designed to scan the markets for you, so that you can profit within this industry, right? So let me actually, it doesn't want me to log in and be great, guys, but that's okay, because I'm going to go to it this way. So look, so we have several products, right? One of them that is my personal favorite is the harmonic scanner, right? And this is where you have harmonic patterns being formed in the markets. Now, guys, understand that banks use these harmonic patterns when they're trading as well, and you have access to this software. So it's going to literally scan the markets for you guys, and tell you potential trade ideas. Now, I understand this looks so overwhelming. I get it. I was there. I first saw a chart and I was like, I don't understand what this little heart monitor. I wasn't that good in geometry. I don't understand this. But guys, it's really simple. The markets are going to move in two main directions, right? It's going to go up and it's going to go down. If you can figure out the direction it's going, then you'll know how to enter the market. So with this particular scanner, it's telling you that, hey, when these candles, right, when these lines hit this green line right here, this is where you're going to enter. And then we expect it to go down, and these lines, these points are where you're going to secure your profit. So if you can copy these numbers here onto your phone, you can make money, and you can see what this market is doing. It's approaching this first line right here. So once it gets to this first TP or take profit zone, right, you're going to be taking out the trade with profit, guys. So this is all these scanners are doing. And they give you so many different trade ideas that you can choose from, just in case one already made its move, right? You have multiple options that you can choose from that will give you potential trade ideas. Right, this stuff is priceless, guys, but obviously, okay, it's not free. So I understand that this is the part of the call where I start losing people, because, you know, people think that they're going to become a millionaire, they're going to become successful and wealthy at no cost, right? You're going to have to make an investment, guys, right? So in order to get started with this particular platform and get access to this information, right, you can get two different packages. So the platinum package starts off at $235 initially and $175 every month. And this is going to give you access to everything that I just showed you guys, right? So you're going to get access to the academy. You're going to get access to our Go Live sessions with our educators. You're going to get access to the harmonic scanner that's going to give you these trade ideas, right, for $175 a month. Now, if you are like some people and you're like, you know what, I want to really go all in with this, I want to make some money right now, right? You can get our elite pack, which I call the I Get Money Right Now pack, because this is going to include all three of our academies, right? So I just went over the Forex Academy, but we also have the High Frequency Academy, which is learning how to trade binary options, which is a different style of trading. You're also going to get access to our Digital Currencies Academy, which is how to trade Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and things like that, which is currently an upcoming, this is $1 trillion industry, right? So you're going to be able to learn how you can invest within those markets as well. So for $325 initially and $275 every month, you'll have access to everything, every single thing that iMastery Academy has to offer. Now, I understand, guys. I know what you're thinking. Like, I don't want another bill. I don't want to have to be paying for this. This sounds good, but am I going to see a return on my money? And I want you guys to understand something, right? And just really put it into perspective. What do we spend $175 on a month that we really don't need, that really is not generating us any revenue, right? We spend money on clothes. We spend money on hair, nails, makeup, shoes, games, right? Food, taking our significant others out on dates, right? All of that is just money going out. We'll buy bottles at the club, right? And we don't think twice about it because it's something that we want. It's something that we want, but it's not anything that's bringing us any money, right? So if you know that you want to change your situation, if you want to create 6 and 7 figures, if you want to fire your boss, if you want to retire your parents, what are you going to do to get there? What are you going to sacrifice? Are you going to cut down eating out, you know, a little bit for a month to have 175 so that could show you how to make 175 every single day? People are complaining about that monthly, but you can make that daily by learning this skill set. And would it be worth it then? Right? So ask yourself that, guys. 175 is not a lot of money when you're learning how to produce more money from your phones, right? And understand that trading is going to take time, guys. It's not something that you're going to learn overnight. This is not a get rich within a week, right? Some may or may not make that money back in their first month. I'm not going to lie to you guys, right? But if you commit 3 to 6 months to this, right, over that time, you're going to see those profits come in. You're going to see that return on your investment, and you're going to be able to make 175 times 10 off of your phone from learning this skill set, right? And if you plug in within your first month, right? If you access the products, if you know how to copy and paste, there's no reason why you can't see some sort of profits within your first 30 days. If you don't, it's because you did not work hard enough, right? So guys, this is our package, right? Now, I understand, right? Again, we don't want to build. So our organization, right? We have what we call our scholarship, right? Which is our 2 and free. So you could really have 3 options of when you come into this business, right? What you can do, right? It's completely up to you. Whatever your journey is, whatever you want, you get to decide. So your first option is to become a customer, right? And that's paying for this, you know, to get access to this information, to get access to this educational platform, to learn the skill, right? Option 2 is become a free customer. Right, so 2 and free. If you know 2 people that you love and trust, right, you could be your friend, your family, a co-worker, anybody that you know that would be great within this opportunity, that can make some money off their phone, right, and who you know would want to be doing something like this to have some freedom, right, and they get started with you. Now your education is free. So all you have to do is pay the initial startup, but every month that is waived as long as they remain active in this and y'all continue to learn together, right? So you can stop there. You can say, you know what, I just want to be free. I want to just have my 2 friends who I'm bringing on and going through this with, you know, and then I'm going to just learn this skill set and going about my day, right? That's option number 2. Option number 3, if you see the value in this platform, right? If you are starting to see results, right? If you understand what this can do for you and anybody else out there, right? That could be learning this skill set. And let's say you decide to share it beyond 2 people. You want to, you know, share it to 3 people, social media, your whole family. You want to go to college and share it to the whole entire class. I don't know, right? And if they get started, now you have opportunities to earn residual income, guys. Understand, there's no secret. This is a network marketing company, right? But we're not selling you anything, right? We're learning how to trade. We're learning this skill set, right? But if you also tell people how they can learn how to grow within this market, right, and take control over their finances as well, the company will reward you and will pay you residually for helping them grow their platform, right? So 3 people start you off at $150 every single month, and it continues to go up from there. I'm not going to go into the entire compensation plan, but that option is available to you guys, right? Now, you may hear people say, oh, it's a pyramid scheme because you guys, you know, are getting paid for signups, guys. What is a pyramid scheme? Okay, first of all, let's start there. But understand, right? The pyramid is the world's strongest structure, right? Literally, your job, right? People think getting paid for signups or getting money or getting more money at the top than at the bottom. I don't know what they think this pyramid thing is, but think about this, guys. At your job currently, who's at the top of your job? Your CEO? Do you make CEO money? Do you make president money, director money, manager money, supervisor money, right? No, you're an employee at the bottom, right? So there's always going to be somebody above you making more money. But with this platform, right? If you bring your friend on and your friend comes in and outworks you, they're going to get paid more than you. Okay, like this, you determine how much you're going to be, you know, making in this business. You determine what your raise is going to be. You promote yourself. It doesn't matter who brought you into this business. The person who brought you in may go ghost, may go inactive, right? That's not going to stop your bag. If you really want this, if you really want to become successful, you're going to go do it with or without your upline or your friend who got you started, right? And you're going to surpass them. And now they're going to be looking at you like, dang, I should take this a little bit more seriously because now you all the way up here. I can't even reach you no more. Right. So guys, if you guys want to get started with either the trading aspect, if you want to be a free customer, or you want to learn how you can grow the business, become an independent business owner and earn residual income, right? Get back to the person who brought you on this call so they can show you how to get started today. Listen, I look forward to working with all of you guys. I look forward to welcoming you guys to MMO, the only brand of CEOs, and joining our amazing family. We all here support each other. It's a network that you're not going to have access to anywhere else, right? 6- and 7-figure mentorship. You have entrepreneurs that outside of Forex, they're involved with so many different things, right? You may have customers and more opportunities within this single opportunity, right? So go ahead and get back to who brought you on this call. Let's get started. Let's work. Let's all get to the top because the bottom is way too crowded. I will see you guys later. And thank you so much for your time, guys. Oh, before I go, I'm going to drop my Instagram one more time if you guys want to follow me, show some love. But I'll catch you guys later.